If you're in the market for a home in Boston, whether you've just relocated or looking to upsize or want to invest, you may be wondering what your money can get you in the city. In this video, you will see exactly how far a budget of $1 million will take you and what sizes and amenities to expect. Stay tuned as we will tour different properties under $1 million in some of the most popular areas in Boston and discuss what factors are influencing home prices in the city. My name is Charlie Smith. I'm a real estate broker with expertise in the greater Boston areas. If you have any questions or want to see these homes for yourself, my contact information will be in the description. To start off, it's important to get an understanding of why properties in Boston command different prices. Homes in Boston priced at $1 million and under will vary greatly in size and caliber. There are three main factors which determine what a $1 million budget will get you. Neighborhood, sublocation, and quality/amenities of the property are the three driving factors. The first, being rather obvious, is the neighborhood, which has the biggest impact on price. A $1 million budget could easily get you a 3-bedroom property in neighborhoods such as East Boston and Dorchester, while that same $1 million in Back Bay may only get you a studio if you're looking at options in the Four Seasons One Dalton building. Sublocation is a little less understood but also has a major impact on pricing. Within Back Bay, for example, properties located closer to Newbury Street or the Public Garden generally command higher prices. These prime locations offer easy access to amenities, resulting in increased demand. On the other hand, properties situated further away from these central areas, such as near Massachusetts Ave or Beacon Street, may have relatively lower prices while still being in the iconic neighborhood. In the South End, properties in more desirable areas such as the Golden Triangle, bounded by Tremont Street, Columbus Ave, and Massachusetts Ave, tend to have higher prices because of their central location. Other than neighborhood and sublocation, the quality and amenities of the property will also have an impact on pricing. This category would contain characteristics such as year built, quality of finishes and appliances, residence views, and amenities within the building. For example, in downtown Boston, a sub-800 square foot 1-bedroom at Millennium Tower, a 2016 built ultra-luxury high-rise with a full amenity package will go for right around $1 million. The same $1 million 2 streets over can get you a 2-bedroom unit at the Ritz-Carlton Residences, which is a 2001 built high-rise with an inferior amenity package. Starting off, we have Fenway, situated near downtown Boston, which is known for its vibrant energy and the world-famous Fenway Park. With a mix of residential and commercial spaces, Fenway offers a lively atmosphere, diverse dining options, and easy access to cultural and educational institutions. The average sales price in Fenway as of 2023 was $800,000. In this neighborhood, $1 million can easily get you 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with around 1,000 square feet. These options will be in row houses and brick buildings, which will likely have older features and finishes. These properties will also not come with many amenities and will be in older, more outdated structures. If you prefer to live in a newer building such as Symphony Court or the Pierce, you will need to give up at least 1 bedroom and bathroom and be open to less square feet, typically around 500 to 800 per unit. Of course, with the newer buildings come upscale modern finishes and amenities such as a gym, common lounge, and a pool in some cases. The top buildings in the Fenway include the Pierce, Symphony Court, the Mosaic, and the Stonehome condos. Next to Fenway and closer to the middle of Boston is Back Bay, which is known for its elegance and sophistication. This upscale neighborhood boasts iconic Victorian brownstones, high-end boutiques, and picturesque views of the Charles River. The average sales price in the Back Bay as of 2023 is $1.3 million. With a budget of $1 million, a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, roughly 800 square foot layout is most common. These units are mainly in brownstones and mid-rise buildings built between the 1800s and 1980s, usually on lower floors. Several of these complexes will have common outdoor terraces or a gym. The newer high-rise buildings include One Charles, the Clarendon, and One Dalton. $1 million and these residences will get you a studio or a small 1-bedroom under 800 square feet. Of course, these residences have the upscale finishes, amenities, and pristine views that are expected within a newer full-service luxury building. South of Back Bay is the South End, which is a dynamic and diverse neighborhood, known for its charming Victorian brownstones, tree-lined streets, and culture. The South End offers a thriving culinary scene, trendy boutiques, and art galleries. It has become a popular choice for those seeking a vibrant community with a mix of residential and commercial spaces. As of 2023, the average sales price in the South End was $900,000. In the South End, it's possible to get a 2-bed, 2-bath with roughly 900 square feet for under $1 million in older brownstone buildings. If you're looking for a more modern unit, there are plenty of newer options in which $1 million will get you a one-bedroom with around 800 square feet. One-bedrooms are available in newer buildings such as the Quinn, Sepia at Ink Block, and the Lucas. At the ultra-luxury buildings in South End, such as 100 Shawmut, $1 million will get you a 500 square foot studio. Amenities at the buildings just mentioned include a rooftop terrace, library, lounges, pool, and a gym. Downtown Boston serves as the city's bustling commercial and financial hub. With towering skyscrapers, iconic landmarks, and the lively shopping district, this area offers a vibrant urban lifestyle. The neighborhood is home to some of the top luxury condo buildings in the state, including Winthrop Center, Millennium Tower, and the Ritz-Carlton residences. The average sales price as of 2023 is $1.2 million. With $1 million in downtown, you will likely be looking at a one-bedroom between 700 to 1,000 square feet of space. It is possible to have two bedrooms occasionally under $1 million in buildings such as the Ritz-Carlton on the lower floors and at the Metropolitan. Of course, keep in mind that these are older buildings built in 2001 and 2004 with very minimal building amenities. My picks for downtown under $1 million would be a one-bedroom at either Millennium Tower or Millennium Place. Constructed in 2013 and 2016, these two buildings offer modern open-concept units and have some of the best amenity packages out of the buildings in Boston. If you're interested in a studio, the Parker at 55 LaGrange is a brand new building completed in 2023 with some very impressive modern amenities and high-end finishes. To the right of Back Bay is Beacon Hill, one of the city's most historic and picturesque neighborhoods. Characterized by its cobblestone streets, gas-lit lamps, and elegant federal-style row houses, Beacon Hill boasts a close-knit community, making it a desirable choice for those seeking a quintessential Boston experience. The majority of Beacon Hill properties are brownstones and townhomes. With $1 million, it's possible to get a two-bed, two-bath in Beacon Hill. However, these units will be in buildings over 100 years old with little or no amenities. Occasionally, a two-bedroom will hit the market that has been updated with newer finishes and appliances, but for the most part, two bedrooms under $1 million will no doubt be older. In contrast, one-bedrooms and studios in Beacon Hill for under $1 million will likely have newer appliances and finishes throughout, with updated bathrooms and kitchens. Some may even have terraces or roof decks. Going past downtown, you get to the North End, Boston's oldest residential neighborhood, which is a vibrant area rich in history and Italian heritage. With narrow streets, delicious Italian restaurants, and historic sites, the North End offers a charming and lively atmosphere. The average sales price in the North End is around $900,000 as of 2023. Under $1 million, two-bedroom units are most common in the North End, with some being in brownstones and others being in modern mid-rise condo buildings. With $1 million, 1,000 to 1,200 square feet is achievable, and the majority of options will have been updated with new appliances, finished kitchens, and bathrooms. Some buildings will have amenities like pools and gyms, but the majority of units in this price range are in older buildings which have been converted or updated with lacking amenities. Located south of downtown, South Boston, or Southie, is a thriving neighborhood known for its strong sense of community and waterfront views. This area offers a mix of residential options from historic triple-decker homes to modern developments. With its proximity to beaches, parks, and a bustling restaurant scene, South Boston has become increasingly popular with young professionals. While South Boston is still relatively close to downtown, it isn't quite as central as the other neighborhoods mentioned. A two-bed, two-bath, 1,200 to 1,500 square foot unit is typically what $1 million gets you. As Southie's popularity grows, so does the development within the area. There are many new construction options and updated properties available. The majority of options here will be in triple-deckers that have been converted into condos or mid-rise condo buildings between 15 and 50 units per building. South Boston is home to major condo developments such as the McAllen Building, the Court Square Press Building, and the 14 West condos. Next to South Boston is the Seaport District, situated along Boston's waterfront. This neighborhood has experienced significant development in recent years with new high-rise buildings, popular restaurants, and cultural venues. It offers stunning waterfront views, a thriving business scene, and a lively social atmosphere. The Seaport is quite expensive, with an average sales price of $1.35 million. It is very challenging to get a two-bedroom in Seaport for under $1 million. In the past 16 months, only 4 units with 2 bedrooms under $1 million have traded hands. With a $1 million budget, you will be looking at studios and 1-bedrooms. Being originally an industrial port area, the Seaport has several loft-style buildings. Within these buildings, studios and one-bedrooms will range between 800 to 1,100 square feet. For a modern, newly constructed unit, studios and one-bedrooms will range between 400 and 700 square feet in properties such as the Echelon Seaport, 319 Street condos, and the 355 Street condos. In properties like the Echelon Seaport, there is no doubt limited space within the new units. However, the building itself offers 20,000 square feet of amenities, including offices, gyms, pools, work areas, and conference rooms. The $1 million budget in the Seaport is definitely more tight, but the properties available are very modern and offer some of the best amenities in Boston. Located across Boston Harbor, East Boston offers a unique blend of urban living and waterfront charm. With its scenic parks and stunning views of the city skyline, East Boston has become a very desirable neighborhood. Being conveniently connected to downtown Boston via the MBTA Blue Line, East Boston continues to grow in popularity year after year. East Boston has become a hotspot for real estate developers over the past 10 years. The majority of properties available are new construction units that have either been built ground up or thoroughly renovated. The average sales price in East Boston as of 2023 is $620,000. $1 million in Eastie can easily get you 3 bedrooms with 1,200 to 2,000 square feet in a new construction unit. The majority of properties are triple deckers which have undergone condo conversions or smaller condo buildings between 5 to 15 units. Some of the larger developments include the Mark, Clippership Wharf, and Slip 45. Within these larger big-name developer-built condo buildings, $1 million will get you a 1 to 2 bedroom with 2 bathrooms and 900 to 1,400 square feet. East Boston is an excellent choice for those who need a little more space and would like to live in a new home. Being only 15 minutes from downtown Boston and living in a 3+ bedroom, new construction unit under $1 million is simply not possible in the other neighborhoods of Boston. Overall, for the majority of people, properties under $1 million will work fine. Different areas of Boston offer different types and styles of units that each come with pros and cons. Someone looking to live or invest in a modern brand new unit in an amenity-filled building that doesn't need too much space may want to consider Seaport options. However, someone who doesn't mind being a little bit further away from downtown but needs as much space as they can get may opt for a slightly older home in neighborhoods like the South End or the North End. I hope you enjoyed going through these properties virtually and now have a better sense of what $1 million gets you in Boston's real estate market. If you have any questions about these neighborhoods or real estate in general, reach out anytime. I am more than happy to answer questions or personally walk you through any of the homes showcased in this video or channel. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos on Boston real estate and luxury homes.